The World Health Organization defines sustainable development as a broad term to describe policies, projects, and investments that provide benefits today without sacrificing environmental, social, and personal health in the future. These policies are often described as green because they focus on limiting the impact of development on the environment. List of contents contain introduction, what is sustainability, environmental sustainability, social sustainability, governance sustainability, climate resilience and environmental sustainability, and lastly, Makati Climate Action Plan. ESG is a framework that deals with environmental, social, and governance aspects, a concept widely used in different industries to ensure business sustainability while protecting the environment and maintaining social relationships and compliance to regulatory requirements. To understand how the three components of sustainability work together, we can use systems thinking. Systems thinking is seeing how the parts of a complex system affects the whole. It is recognizing the relationships between the parts and how they interact and influence each other. This holistic approach looks at patterns and opportunities to find innovation. For the environmental sustainability, this includes the following. Number one, reducing carbon footprint. Second, save water. Third, protecting biodiversity. And lastly, waste management. For the social sustainability, this focuses on number one, equity and inclusion. Second, community engagement. Third, education and awareness. And lastly, health and well-being. A comprehensive ESG strategy is now essential to address stakeholder requirements and regulation as well as to build competitive advantage, improve resilience, and drive value. Local regulations applicable to the healthcare industries are now being released by regulatory agencies to guide the facilities toward a green and climate resilient healthcare facility. Now that we know the framework, let's review the facts on climate change and its impacts. The causes of global warming are as follows. Number one, greenhouse gas emissions. Second, greenhouse effect. Third is land use changes. The impacts of global warming are number one, global temperature increase. Second, rising of sea levels. Third is human health. Healthcare's climate footprint is equivalent to 4.4% of global net emissions or 2 gigatons of carbon dioxide equivalent. The health sector, whose mission is protecting and promoting health, makes a major contribution to the climate crisis, the greatest health threat of the 21st century, and therefore has an important role to play in resolving it. In Makati strives to make valuable contributions to reduce carbon footprints and limit the hospital's overall environmental impact while providing advanced, safe, and quality healthcare for all our stakeholders and to the future generations. Under the Office of the President and CEO, the Environmental, Social, and Governance Council was created to ensure the planning and oversee the implementation of the ESG plans. In reducing greenhouse gas emissions, here are some tips. Number one, energy conservation. Second, safe water sanitation and hygiene. Third, responsible waste management. And lastly, is green procurement. In this framework adapted from the World Health Organization, it shows that when there are threats of climate change, these may affect the healthcare facilities for fundamental requirements, such as the health workforce, wash and healthcare waste, energy and infrastructure, technologies and products. At the same time, when HCF provides services, we also emit wastes that have environmental impacts. These environmental impacts can contribute to the increasing greenhouse gas emissions that will result to global warming or climate change. But when HCF can identify these hazards from climate change and able to plan early and mitigate the risks that will affect the four fundamental requirements, this may result to climate resilience and environmental sustainability. Climate resilient healthcare facilities are those that are capable to anticipate, respond to, cope with, recover from, and adapt to climate related shocks and stress, so as to bring ongoing and sustained healthcare to their target populations despite an unstable climate. With climate resilience, MMC upholds the mandate to be resilient and remain accessible and functioning in times of disasters. The Emergency Preparedness Committee of the hospital evaluates annually the hospital's vulnerability to climate related risks, and emergency response protocols are tested annually. As part of this community, let us do what we can to raise awareness on climate change and its health impact. Encourage our coworkers to participate in the ESG activities. Shown in the screen is the ESG department's local number at local 3665 and their email address at license.policies@makatimed.net.ph. Thank you